I saw something in the charts that made me realize that Bitcoin is almost at a turning point. And this is what I'm going to do with this trade. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5. And man, as winter has arrived for Bitcoin and the crypto markets in general, we are seeing some green shoots. Yes, we're going to still be in the winter for a little bit, but I can see the summer coming sooner rather than later. And I'm going to talk about that in today's episode. So make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end because, man, some good information about Bitcoin, and you need to have this information if you're interested in trading. You can also do so at x.dj15.com. Links in the description below. But if you want something else, right, that's okay too. That's okay. Hodlers are welcome here as well. So let's dive in and take a look at what I've got for you. Getting rich with Bitcoin, that's step one. Keeping it and making it work for you, that's the game. I have the cheat code. Come and get it at b4b.dj15.com. All right, before I jump into the stories for today, make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, right? And if you want, please share this with your friends, your family members, because, hey, you know what? It's time for them to, end the fear of the crypto winter. Because, yes, it's cold right now. Might get a little bit colder, but it's going to warm up very soon. Might as well, you know what? Load up on planting the seeds of buying some Bitcoin today. So tomorrow, you'll see a brighter day. Okay. Also, you'll find links for all the news items that I talk about here. So you can just scroll down and expand that description. You can see the links for today. And these links are important not because of what they have to say, but Bitcoin, but the fact that they're saying these things and they're saying that, it's horrible. You should sell. That's what they're saying. Bitcoin's slump can worsen as icy winter sets in. So at the peak of when you should be getting ready for the big move forward, they're telling you, be afraid. Be very afraid. Don't be getting into Bitcoin. Because, hey, that's what institutional players do. Right? Institutional players only come here. Not you. Run. Make sure you sell it to my institution. Even the Ripple, right? The scammers, right? The biggest scammers of them all. Ripple CTO calls Bitcoin a technological dead end. Interesting. So you think XRP, which you printed a whole bunch of, gave to yourself for free, is the right technology. Oh, by the way, you're also centralized, right? Oh, sorry. Federated, like the Federal Reserve. Didn't they have a mandate never to own treasuries? Oh, that's right. That's right. They're supposed to never do that, and they did it anyways because they were able to change the rules because they're in charge. And just like you are in charge, you can change the rules of that cryptocurrency, XRP, because everyone at the top, everyone has to listen to the guy at the top in a federated system. Guys, you might want to Google that or ChatGPT that. You'll see. It's basically the Federal Reserve 2.0, basically, XRP, Ripple. And you know what? If you own a whole bunch of that, hey, good for supporting a system that's going to rape and pillage people. Good luck. All right, moving on. More crypto winter talk. Why is Bitcoin crashing despite Trump support? Yes, please run. Al Jazeera says, run. We need some free Bitcoin. Run. We're gonna print some money. Yes, because I said free Bitcoin, right? And you're saying, well, they have to pay for it for me. Yeah, of course. It's not like they're gonna steal it from me. No. They're gonna get some printed money, give it to you. Eh? If you want to sell it to them, they have a printer ready for your Bitcoin. No worries. Oh boy. So what's going on in the charts? Well, let me just paint a little picture for you. Let's see if I have this set up. Oh no, I kind of swore I had it on here, but it was on Ethereum now. Remember? Let's do it over. Let's go to the short term. Let's start with the short term, and then we'll go to the long term. Starting with the short. Yes, I really still think the short is good, even though I have some good news for some green shoots. I think we're gonna probably bounce here and go a lot higher, probably. So make sure you turn the short into a long once it does. Okay, and let's continue with the long term view of Bitcoin. So if we see here, there's this red line here, which I think it lines up with. And I know you guys are like, what? I can't see that. Okay, yeah. Let me zoom in. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there we go. Lines up with 52,546 and if we zoom out, you can see this. See this trend line up? It also is indicating that maybe we'll have support here. I don't think so, but it's a possibility. That's a possibility. And I really believe that this 52K is going to hold. If I would start buying here, anything below the $64,000 mark, 62,000 ish area, start buying. If you're buying to trade this, you can just do a 2x leverage, of course. And this is I know it might be heavy losses, but hey, without risk, there's no reward. 2x on your leverage, and then just keep adding all the way down into here to 52. Um, yes, we're gonna have to replan. Where's our stop loss? And it would probably have to be in the 44-ish range, or just below that, actually. 47,000 ish. But you know what? Once we get to the 52, we'll talk about what the stop loss would be if we're buying down into into this area, anywhere from 62, let's just say 62, down to the 52. 2x leverage. Okay, that is the big thing. But then when we reverse, we can actually hold this long trade, and you can actually just start adding more, because I think we're gonna hold that level and go a lot higher. So you can start adding a little leverage and then piling on your bets as this thing continues to go higher over time. Alrighty, so that's the green shoots. That's what I'm seeing with Bitcoin, and I think we're gonna see something really, really impressive. Let's take a look quickly at the what's it called, the CME. I think the gap, one way or another, it's going to get filled. That's too big of a gap for us to not fill. And finally, let's take a look at the dominance before we go. Let's see here. The dominance is right here. The dominance, see, just going sideways, which is not exactly pretty here. We could say this is turning into possibly a bear flag that might see us meet the 200 period moving average on this 2 weekly chart. Wow, Jesus. So 54% is the target, I guess. Yeah, would be the target. 54%. Yeah, and then there's some resistance there. So yeah, wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Okay. So that means this Bitcoin will underperform some of the major alts for a little bit. But that's okay. In the long run, it will outperform majorly. It's heading all the way to the 95 percentile in the long term. So make sure you are holding for that, because you don't want to miss out on that action. So in closing, I think we're going to see Bitcoin start to move higher a little bit sooner because it died a little bit sooner. It started its bull market a little bit sooner. And why not end the bear market a little bit sooner? Consider that. Thanks for watching.